If you remember a couple days ago, we were exploring how to use a digital multimeter to measure electric potential, voltage on a battery. To measure resistance, we had different resistors, and to measure current. That last one, we ended up getting different current measurements, and we theorized that it had something to do with the electric potential, the voltage, and possibly had something to do with the resistance. So today we're going to investigate what that relationship is exactly. So the official name of this lab is called the Ohms Law Lab, but if you want to call this a circuitry lab or whatever, that's fine. The purpose for this lab is to graphically and mathematically model the relationship between the electric potential, the voltage, and the current. We're going to say that the electric potential depends upon the current. So in other words, we're going to say that the electric potential is the dependent variable, and the current is going to be the independent variable. So first thing we have to do is set up the experiment. Now you've got that handout to kind of look at and to model, but I thought I'd show you this in the video as well. And that goes into channel 1 here, which is like that. So make sure you get the one that has this end. Now you have that across your resistor, and don't forget to record that resistance, by the way. That's being held constant. And you can use your digital multimeter set up as an ammeter to now measure the current. You'll stick one probe, the red probe, right in here, and then the black probe anywhere in here. So you'll notice that that red is in that same row as the resistor, and the black is over in that vertical row, the same as the black wire there. Okay, just like your diagram setup. So the current's going to be measured off here, off the digital multimeter set up as an ammeter, but the voltage is going to be measured by the computer, and so we need to set that up. So we'll come over to the computer, and you will click the Start menu, go to Logger Pro, and you'll go to File, Open. You'll look for something called Probes and Sensors, and open that. Then you'll look for something called Voltage Probe, and open that. Then choose the Lab Pro Voltage Probe, open that. Now this has a bunch of stuff that we don't really need. Notice it says up here potential versus time. That means you're going to have to work fast to get your data, or you can modify this so you don't have to work so fast. So what I would suggest doing is coming up here to Window and choose New Tall Window and choose something called Meter. And then you'll uncheck the time box and click OK. And notice now we have a voltage probe. You can turn off all the other stuff, get rid of that, get rid of this over here. And now, while I'm measuring current on my ammeter, I'll be measuring the voltage over here. Now, of course, that's just one data point. Where we're going to be plotting the voltage, the electric potential versus the current. How do I get more data points? Well, the way I get more data points is by rotating this knob. If I turn this knob here, that will get me a new current. Again, let me see if I can do this. I need more hands. That'll give me a new current that I can read on my ammeter, and then I can look over here and figure out what my voltage is, and I can record that down. Now, of course, how many data points do I need? Hopefully, he said 6, right? You can easily get 6. You can get more than 6, and that is our lab. Again, don't forget to record your constant resistance.